Hi everyone, it's Gail. I am here with what I believe will be the last video in my Making Multiple Journals uh, little series that I've been doing. And other than the flip through at the end. But we have a couple things to do before we do that. So I thought I would turn the camera back on and show you. I have put in each of these journals, I've put in the tall TN pocket, and I've gone ahead and put a little index card that has lace sewn on it into each of the pockets. And those I had made up. I just had them in my stash, but there's a variety of different ones depending. I just picked the ones that I thought looked best with each of the journals and put all of those in. So now what I need to do is oh, I forgot to clip that. That's one thing I need to do. But beyond that, what I need to do is do some coffee dyed paper and get that put in this pocket. So we're going to do that. This would have been a whole lot easier if it wasn't attached, wouldn't it? But we'll get her done. And let's see, the other thing I did that I wanted to tell you about is that I did on one of the tucks, I just did some little cards. I had these tags. They were sprayed with some Glimmer Mist spray, and I just did a little stamp across the top, and I tucked those into the playing cards, and in the Christmas ones into the little hearts. So I also did that. But let's get these, let's get the papers done to put into the TN pockets. And I believe, let me just double check, because that's always a good thing. I believe these are 3 inches across. 3.5. So yeah, so that's what I was thinking, is I'll make my papers 3 inches, and then they'll easily slide in. So let's do that. And I've got 3 pieces of coffee dyed paper, so we should be able to get our 9 inserts out of that. Oh, you know what I want to do first though is I want to measure them this way. How tall do I want them? I want them, I'm going to say 7.5, just so they easily go in and out of the pocket. So let's cut 1 inch off the end here, and just then they'll be the right height for the pockets. I will keep those in my little spot that I use for hinges. And now we'll do these 3 inches across. And I have one of the ready-made little tablets. I have 3 sheets of paper there. I'm just going to fold that up, and that's ready to make a little tablet when we want one. Okay, so then my other thought on these was that I would go ahead and just do a little decorative top. I was thinking about this one. Should be pretty easy to do. So I think I should be able to maybe do all 3 at the same time. Let's just see. I'm just kind of centering it. Yep. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim off, just going to round this like so. fine. That will work. Okay. Last one, we're going to pop those in the pockets, and then once we do that, I am going to stitch in the signatures. So what I thought I would do is I thought I would stitch in one lavender and one Christmas one, just to give you the idea, and then I'll just get the rest of them all stitched in too, and then we're set. Okay, so let's see how those work in our little, okay, these three I want for the Christmas ones. They're kind of more of a green color paper, and these are regular coffee dyes. So let's see how that works. Perfect, just what I wanted. And then that will just kind of peek out the top a little bit. So great. Okay, let's just pop those into all of our TNs. And then you can see the lace too if I do that. You can see the lace on each one also. Okay. Am I within camera? Looks like I am. This one just has a real light pink lace to it. I was looking at my basket going, okay, I've done 3 and there's only one left. Where are the other 2? They are over on my other table. They're getting too big to put in the basket now. So this one has a little almost like crocheted lace on it. Okay, get in there. So I'm wondering if, where are we? Just putting a ruler down there to make sure we're not glued together. That one just doesn't want to go down much further, but that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. That works. And then this one, right? I'm going to put these up over here because, like I say, they're too big for my basket now. They're so full of stuff. And then, really all we'll have left is to do the, figure out, you know, what ribbon I want to tie it with and that kind of stuff. But I'll just show you that on the flip through. And so that'll be good. Okay, and then this one has a little crocheted also. Okay. That one's doing what that other one did and stopping right there, which is okay. All right, so here's the Christmas ones. This one's got a little super light blue lace going on. This one's got some pink. Oh, and I'll show you too on the card I made for this one. I just put September stamps, or September, sorry, December on the Christmas ones. Yeah, oh jeez, little crazy. This pretty lace on this one. And there we go. Okay, so we are going to get busy sewing in signatures. That's what we're going to do. Okay, I have all my little stuff. Let me get my book. I also need 4 binder clips. Okay, so what I do on this is, first of all, I'm going to go through and I'm going to take out anything that doesn't need to be in here right now. So I just go through and take it out in batches. You know, if there's several things in a pocket, I just take it out, and then it'll be easy to put it back in after we sew in the pages. Usually what I do is flip out any fabric flips, or in this case it's a lace flip, but I'm going to flip it to the side just so it doesn't get sewn into the signature. There's that cute one in the middle. We'll take out that postcard. Take out our little tablet. I'm going to take off this envelope that we made. Take out that little tag, and that should do it. We should be okay with that. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure things are where I want them. Really, it's mostly the doilies and the half sheet that I really need to worry about at this point. So I'm going to just clip this. And somehow I'm going to clip this one. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. There we go. I'll just get it down there. But I'm going to go opposite. So I clip one side, then I clip the other side. You guys have seen me do this before, but again, there's always newcomers, so hopefully it'll be of help to them if they haven't sewn in a signature before. And the last side. And then what I think I'm going to do, since this isn't being caught in the binder clips at all, I'm just going to take a tiny piece of washi tape, if I can find one that's not really a favorite of mine. And I'm just going to put a little washi tape just to hold that in the middle while we do this. So there's a little hint of how to hold something if it's not into your clips. We'll just do that. Okay, and on we go. Get out my little pokey tool. Okay, and I'm just going to go straight down the center. And then about an inch from the top and about an inch from the bottom. Like so. And then we're gonna grab my needle here, which is falling out. I am gonna use this turquoise thread for this. So I'm gonna go 3 widths. And you guys, don't ask me where I got this. This string, I got it in Happy Mail, so I'm not sure where it came from, but I love it. I'd like to find some more of it. So you kind of have this wax stuff. You kind of have to smash the end so it will fit through your needle, but okay, let me make sure I'm in frame. Let's go like this. I'm just going to move you over a little bit so that, sorry for my finger, there, so that hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going in the middle, just going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch with this. So in the middle, I'm going to hit the bottom hole. then pulling on the string to be careful not to catch your string. You're going to go back through that first hole. And I'm going to pull that really tight so it's just nice and tight there. Now I'm going to go through my upper hole like so, and pull that through, and then make sure everything's good and tight, which it is. I'm going to take my needle and go with this string to the opposite side, and I'm going to tie it off. Nice and tight, and I do a double knot, and then I'm just going to do a little bow in the middle of these. So boom, that one's done. We can take off the washi tape. And my final little thing that I will do on these, I'll show you, is I will clip one of my Made by Gail little tags in the back of the book. Okay, so we can undo our clips. And flip that down. And there we go. We have ourselves a book. Yay! So now what I'll do on each one as I go is I'll start from the back now, and I'm going to reload it with its tags and such. I'm not exactly remembering which one had the envelope, so I'm going to put it right here. I think it was about here. So put that envelope in, and then thumb through and reload, if you will. There's the belly band for the vintage postcard. Guest check goes in here. These two little tags go in this pocket. And these two go in this pocket. Okay, that one's done. I'll grab one of these out. And let me grab a cute paper clip. Have those at the ready, and I'll just pop on my Made by Gail. And other than a tie to close it, it's done. Woohoo! So there's one. Let's do a lavender one, just to, I don't know, just to show you one more time. Okay, I added a few things. I forgot to say in here, I added a few things too. These little file folders and whatever else I put in these, in the lavender ones, are from A Tattered Dream. Denise had done a kind of a journal kit type of thing, and I don't think I need to take that out. And anyway, I used some of those pieces in these, so that was fun. Thank you, Denise, for those, because that just worked perfectly in here. Okay, vintage postcard, tablet, just to make it less bulky is the main thing of taking these off. Okay, and then I'll take off that and get rid of this, and that should be good. Okay, in this one, I'm most worried about my doily because I really wanted that at the bottom. I had that half sheet, but I don't really have any other half sheets in this one. So I can just squeeze that together, put on a clip, and then go opposite side again. Making sure your papers are as far into the crease as you can get them. Okay. And we're going to poke our holes, one in the middle, one about an inch from the top, one about an inch from the bottom, and got it. Okay, so then we're going to I'm just going to use some kind of cream colored bookbinding twine. I got this on Amazon, and I'm getting close to being out, so I'm going to need to make another order of that. I'm not sure where I got it, so I'm going to be searching Amazon just like you guys would be if you're interested in this particular stuff. I think it came in a kit with my awl and stuff, and so I'm just not sure. So again, 3-hole pamphlet stitch. We're going to go in the middle. We're going to go in the bottom. We're going to pull this string nice and tight over here so that we don't catch it when we go back through the middle. And then we're going to go through the top. Sorry, I get it up to my face and then you guys can't see. There, so hopefully you saw that pretty well. And then we're on opposite sides again. We're just pulling as nice and tight as we possibly can. And we're going to tie a knot. And tie a bow. You can leave these dangling down and put little charms on them too, but I am not going to do that in these particular journals. I'm just going to kind of finish it off with a little bow in the middle. And certainly there's enough string there that if the new owners of these journals decide that they want charms on the bottom, they can do that. Okay, so there we go. Straighten out our little lace flip, and we'll go back here and put a little gale on there with purple clip on the lavender ones, and we've got one of those done. So that, I have to put it back together. Let's do that. Put all of its bits and pieces back in. So that goes in the vintage playing card. And this is where we had this. The envelopes on one side and the big tags on the other side. So that was there. Okay, and then here is where we had the tablet, belly band with vintage postcard, and then guest check. You can get those pink guest checks at Pretty Pink Cottage. I think she still has some in her shop too on Etsy. So there's that one. I'm just kind of putting that sideways. And there we go. That one's done. So I am going to just do the rest of these, and then I will be back with a flip through in not too long. Thanks everyone so much for watching this series. I hope it was helpful to you, and we'll just see you next time. Bye bye.